Hi everyone!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
We're back! We're doing Rivali! Because Rivali's an asshole and we did him last.
Kentucky Fried Bitch.
Oh wait, I want to wear a different outfit. Can
Upgrade your lucky ladle.
No.
Yeah.
We're going to a cold area.
Power.
The Rito
Was I gonna
reside
say?
in
I
the
don't
settlement
know.
on the
Oh,
Tabantha
right.
frontier.
Horrible
These
retail
feathery folk
stories.
were
Yeah,
blessed
so
with the ability
that
to
guy you were
glide
talking about in the last episode.
And
Go
they
see
were
our last
adept
episode
with
to hear what he was
Definitely,
talking about.
definitely, so you can
Counted
understand, and
was
not because we
Rivali,
need like the watch
the
time
most
or anything like that.
capable warrior
But
of all
so
Rito.
the guy came into my
natural
store
choice
and
to
he
pilot
got like all
divine
this
beasts
cleaning
to
supplies
Far Meadow.
and I scanned it all
Zelda
up
and her
and he's
companions
complaining
set
about how,
out
oh,
for
I don't have my
Rito
wallet,
Village
I
in
can't pay for this
hopes
right
of
now. I was like,
securing
oh, that's okay, just go to your car and we can
To
pay for
evade
it after you get it.
the
And
party
I
tried
leave it,
crossing
I put his
through the
stuff to the
snowfield,
side because you know we
but a
have an
fierce
area off to the
blizzard
side that
befell them.
there's plenty of room.
halting
Yeah.
their
And he's like,
progress.
no, you need to put it behind you.
Link
And I was like,
asked
why?
Zelda to wait
There's
in
no one else in
safety,
line.
while
And
he and the
he's
little
like, no, you need to
guardian
put it behind
scouted
you.
the
I know
area.
how this works. You need to put it behind you. I know that there's a counter behind you. Put it there. And I was like, okay. Then I put it there. And he's like, why you make it so difficult? Why do you always make it so difficult every time I'm here? And I was like, sir, dude, you're literally about to run outside and get your stuff. I didn't need to do anything for that. And he goes outside to, oh, well.
Alright, well, they're gone.
He goes outside to get his wallet, and he comes back, and I was
This
like, okay, so you're ready to pay
nonsense
now? And he's like, no, I'm gonna keep shopping. Just hold on to my stuff. And I put his stuff on suspend because at this point a line has formed, and he is gone for like 10 minutes. He comes
Rito
back and he
Village
has
is my home.
and like
While I'm
he
here,
has new
you
stuff,
won't be
like
getting
the
any
entirely
closer.
same stuff, but this time it's like, just more. And I was like, oh, so you're gonna add it to the transaction you already have? He's like, no, I'm not getting that anymore. And so I rang up all the new stuff as a new transaction, and he said something about how me rubbing it on the gray thing was unnecessary and I didn't need to do that. And I was like, well, sir, how am I going to deactivate the stickers if I don't rub it on it? And he's like, well, you don't need to be doing that. I know how this works. You don't need to be doing that. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not dealing with you anymore. Hey, girl E, come take this. And we traded registers, and he starts trying to do the same stuff with her, and he's like, nah, sorry. Girl E's like, sir, we have to do that. We have to take off the tags and deactivate the stickers and all that. And I'm just over at the other register laughing my ass off because he cannot do the same shit with me that he does with the manager.
Yeah, it's just like,
I said that backwards, but oh well.
yeah, it's just that guy. He just would make life so difficult for no reason.
And it's like, he went and got more stuff. He got more of the exact same stuff that he was gonna get, and we rang it up again. And I took off the tag, like took half
Why'd
the
y'all have a
tags.
bridge in the first place?
I don't know, but I took half the tags off and deactivated the stickers. And he was complaining that I was doing my job wrong. And I was like, well, fine then, just like go ahead and pay though. And like as he was paying, I was still taking off the tags because sometimes they just don't want to come off. And he like snatches all the stuff from me and just walks out. And Girl E was like, if he comes back in, he's not allowed in here anymore.
Yeah, I think we banned him from my store too.
Yeah, because don't act like an asshole.
Yeah, it's just
You're gonna get your stuff eventually.
I don't know what that dude's deal was. He like just made life so difficult. And he would stand outside of my store and charge his phone on like those outside outlets we have.
Don't know why you have an outside outlet, but okay.
I don't know. He'd sit there and he'd like just charge his phone for a while.
'Cause
And
he's
he would,
homeless.
yeah, I'm pretty sure. And he would give everybody like these dirty looks too. Like he just did not trust them. Like I saw one dude walk past him from behind. He like grabbed his bag and like held it to his chest. And she's like, the dude was 100% on drugs.
I guess, but like he's just an asshole because he like 100% he did things just to make it more difficult.
Yeah.
Because one time when the pandemic started, it was like back in March. hard to believe that the pandemic was all the way back in March and we're still dealing with it. So he came into my store and was saying how he needed to use our bathroom, and I was like, I'm sorry, sir, our bathrooms are closed. You can't use them. And he's like, well, I just need to wash my hands. And I was like, what about them being closed was not made clear by what I said. And he's like, I just need to wash my hands. I just went fishing and my hands are covered in germs. I don't want to get sick from them. And I was like, well, there's plenty of other options. It's like go into a store with an open bathroom. And I turn around to do my work, and he gets the water hose that we have for our mop water, and he starts washing his hands with that.
Like,
great times, right?
that guy, I hate him so much.
And then I tell him that he needs to leave because he's not supposed to be over there in the first place. I've already told him that he can't be over there, and he's causing a scene.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I just got this one item. Can I pay for it? And I was like the dumbass I was at the time, said sure. And he tried to pay with a $50 bill. And you know from being at my store all the time that we can't accept $50 bills ever since we got robbed.
Yeah.
And I just got onto my till, so I didn't even have any 20s to break it. And I was telling him, like, sir, I'm sorry, but we can't accept that. I currently don't have the money in my till to break that. And he's like, oh, so you're denying me service? And I was like, no, sir, I just said I can't break your bill. And he's like, oh, so you're saying my money's bad? And I was like, no, sir, that's literally not what I said.
Oh, man.
So I call Kim, and Kim explains to him I don't have money in my drawer, and he needs to leave. So,
That's how every interaction with that dude ends. It's just, you need to leave.
And the thing is, after Kim came up, he suddenly pulled out a $10 bill.
Mm.
You know, the one he could have paid for with the first time. I don't know where I need to go. Oh, I need to go that way. I've just been fighting around. I didn't know where to go.
We got so caught up in our, like, amazing stories.
You want to know what else, though?
Huh.
He came back in, like, 2 minutes afterwards, saying that we gave him expired juice. And we pointed at the expiration date, telling him that it's not expired. And he was like, no, I read it right. It's expired. And we were like, okay, then do you want your money back or something? And he's like, no, I just wanted to tell you that it's expired. I don't want you putting it back on the shelf for other people. It's like, sir, what do you think we do with the drinks that are returned here?
God dang it.
Because it's like, I used to work at Walmart. When drinks are returned, we don't put them back on the shelf. We pour that fucker out. Mm-hmm. Because that's just gross to put a drink back into the freezer that has been drunk out of. It's like, if it's open, we pour it out, and if it's warm, when it's supposed to be kept refrigerated, we pour it out. We make very sure that no one gets poisoned from our stuff.
Yeah, we do that at my store too. I don't know if do they do that at your store?
What do you mean?
Like just pour out the drinks.
Oh,
I got that drain thing in the back.
Oh, we don't accept food. We don't accept food back. But
no, I mean just like if y'all find an expired thing on the shelves or whatever.
Oh no, we give it back to the vendor as credit.
Okay. Well, like I remember I was working at my store, and we had this dude at the time.
I didn't finish.
Oh, okay, continue.
So he was saying that he didn't want money back, and we were like, so why'd you come back in? And he was like, well, I just wanted to let you know it's expired. And girl Kay, our boss, was like, well, then that means I gotta call McLean and tell him that they gave us expired stuff because we literally just got this in yesterday. And we called McLean, and like we pulled his drink behind the counter so that she could make the call because she needs to look at the number and all that. And he starts recording me. I'm not doing anything, and he starts recording me.
What does he think's gonna happen?
I don't know. I wasn't even looking at him. I could see him out of my peripheral vision that he's recording me.
What does he think is? I don't.
And we gave him back his container of juice because he didn't want to return it, and he's looking it over and he's saying that we're slick because it's suddenly not expired anymore. And I was like, sir, if we traded out your container of juice, it would be warm. We don't have any place behind here to keep things cold.
Yeah.
And we took a picture of behind the counter and showed him that we don't have any place behind the counter to keep things cold. Nor do we have his older bottle of juice back there. So, yeah, that guy just... Great. Glad he's completely banned from our store.
I don't know why people think it's okay to treat retail workers that way.
Oh, because they think it's fun and they, don't actually see us as people. They see us as representatives of the company.
Yeah, I guess, and it's like... I don't know. We get to fight him now?
Oh, do we get to fight him? Because I would be down for that.
I'd be down for slapping around a chicken. As they say, when you're alone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, we are fighting him. Oh, Jesus Christ. And we had this, it was late at night, it was 20-30 minutes before we closed. And this white dude comes in, and he's got like a big old thick jacket, and he's got a girlfriend. And he goes down one of the aisles, and he grabs a bottle of mouthwash. And my manager is looking, my boss is looking right at him. And he like turns away and he puts it under his jacket. And he starts walking around. She calls for him like 4 or 5 times to stop, and he ignores her. And then when he finally looks down, he's like, "Oh, I didn't hear you." And she tells him several times, "Put it back on the counter." He pretends like he doesn't know what she's talking about. And then finally he pulls it out of his jacket. He's like, "Oh yeah, this. I couldn't grab a basket, so I was just holding it." And she tells him, "Put it back on the counter. Get out of the store." And he takes and he throws it back on the shelf as hard as he can. And then he calls her the N-word. And all hell broke loose. Because I had a broom at the time, and I was sweeping the floor. And she goes and starts screaming in his face. And he looks like he's about to take...
I can't reach him.
He looks like he's about to swing at her. And Dude K like gets in between both of them, is holding both of them back. And I'm standing there with my broom. I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. I kind of hope this ends in a fight. And like they managed to get the guy outside, and he's sitting there cussing us out. And my boss reaches and she yanks the broom out of my hand, like she's about to go at him. And eventually the dude starts complaining that he lost his wallet.
So?
Yeah, so he comes in. So we let him come in, and my boss is like in the back room, and he's just got like the most pissed off look, and he doesn't. I don't know if he finds it or not. He just leaves. So he might have tried to steal something again. And it was just like, well then. And then it happened again. Not with the same dude either. It was the middle of the day, and a guy came in, and my boss was working on the pet aisle. And a dude had come in, he grabbed some large dog bowls, and he put them up at the front, and he thought they were the price of the small ones. And my boss tells him that she was just over there, just cleaning up that area, and how it's not that price, it's the big price. And he's like, no, you're all wrong. You guys are wrong. I know better. Listen. And he calls her the N-word. So she's out in the parking lot screaming and yelling in his face, and he's like looking down at the ground, I guess expecting people to pity him. And it's just like, why?
Like, we're not going to pity you. Like, no one's going to pity you because everyone is minding their own damn business.
Exactly. It's just like, why? What happens in your life that makes you think that acting like that is okay? You know?
Being spoiled.
I guess, man. I hope that if my kids ever turn out like that, I will smack them upside the head.
Well, you just gotta be careful about it.
Like, I don't condone beating your kids or anything like that. I do think that, like, you know, kids acting like a...
Sometimes they need a swat.
Yeah, every now and then they need a swat. Like, my parents borderline beat me, but, like...
You're not gonna do that to your kid.
Yeah, I'm never gonna do that to my children. Not gonna let them get away with everything, of course. Like, if they misbehave, then they've misbehaved. You're gonna get in trouble for it.
Oh, okay. Keep going.
So the Raito can't really fly.
Oh, yeah, they can.
They just glide.
No, they can fly. They can full on take off.
You guys are trying really hard. I feel like, you know, at this point we gotta acknowledge that they don't want us to do whatever it is we're trying to do.
We're just trying to get Rivali's help. He's being an asshole here. Oh, well, bye,
well,
Link.
now we're gonna die.
Bye, Link.
Stop, please!
Hit it with the spoon. Catch it with a spoon.
Death?
In your teeth.
Lands, you hear it, like, hit something and Zelda falls over.
Just... I feel like we killed a lot of the Raito,
Yeah,
so they're probably not happy with us.
probably not. But
Well, we killed a lot
but
of Naruto too.
Rivali started it.
Did we have to fight Daruk?
I can't carry more weapons. What?
We didn't have to fight Daruk, did we?
No, he was just on our side.
Yeah, Daruk was chill.
We had to fight Urbosa's people, but that was because she was like an imposter was sitting on the throne.
Yeah.
We didn't. Did we have to fight Mifa's? No, we didn't. We didn't have to fight Mifa's people.
No, we were just chilling.
And it's just, I don't know what it is about Rivali just being such an asshole.
Forgot Mifa was a thing for a minute.
Oh my god.
Forgot she existed.
Aww.
I know it's mean, but like I 100% forgot. You get rid of the branch?
Oh right, the tree branch.
Yeah. I 100% forgot that Mifa existed.
That's sad.
It's just like, oh yeah, Mifa. Yeah, she's that one. The one that yeah. Her dad looks like the One Piece character.
Oh man, I forgot to tell my story.
Oh no.
Damn it.
You want to tell it now or you want to wait?
It's about the time traveler.
Oh, that needs to wait till next
Yeah,
episode.
I know, it's a long story.
That has to wait till next episode.
And,
Oh, I should tell the episode about the vampire and the
I
vampire
understand
hunter.
the situation now.
shoot, was I saying something? I don't remember.
Of you.
Does he have dreadlocks?
Yeah.
Pardon me,
Does he have hair?
Yes.
It's
but
weird.
we must address the
Unless it's
gravity
just
of
braided
being
feathers.
Another guardian resembling the little one, Your Highness.
Those are some long feathers.
Yes.
So they'd probably break.
If it is in some way connected to the
It's
Calamity,
weird. It's weird
must swiftly come up with
birds
a
that have
strategy.
fur.
Out with it.
Let's see.
We both know you'll be needing my
Uh,
unique skills to pilot that divine
There's something.
beast.
I mean, does it have to be him to
However-
pilot the beast?
Oh yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Why can't we just get anyone else?
About this
Because I think
pathetic
like
knight
only
in
like
your
certain
service.
people can pilot it.
Are you sure he's got what it
And
takes?
I don't remember. I believe like one of the
I
one of these
see.
people had like a hard time controlling the
Our
beast. I
friend
think it was
believes itself
Daruk.
to be a knight as well, in service of the princess.
Or was it Daruk's son?
No, Daruk, because
Oh.
Daruk's son never actually
What?
piloted the thing.
Oh, he was a bitch.
What do you mean he was a bitch?
Ridiculous.
When they
Every
died, they didn't
last
even
one
leave
of
it. Their
them.
ghost just piloted it.
Oh, yeah. Wonder why Daruk was struggling. Daruk seems like he's got a pretty good hold of things.
I don't know.
Except for his dog fear.
It was either Daruk or Mifa.
Mifa would make more sense.
I don't remember.
Because I know Mifa, like, isn't she gentle? I feel like somebody like her would struggle to hurt people. Especially in a giant war machine.
I'll have to replay the game because I don't remember.
Okay, well, you've replayed that game so many times.
What do you mean?
How many times have you played Breath of the Wild?
You mean like from start to finish?
Start to finish.
3.
3 times. That is about half as many times as I've played Fallout New Vegas.
But I don't know.
It's weird for birds to be archers.
Why?
Because you need, like, wouldn't you, I mean, I guess you could use your feet, but like,
Yeah, he uses his feet.
but you wouldn't be able to pull back as far.
Are you fucking sure? Because apparently he's doing just fine.
Okay. Has to be careful, because like, if that
Ooh, this is the next play.
if that string snaps forward and it hits something the wrong way.
Alright. Well, see you next time, guys. We'll, take on Hyrule Outpost.
Tune in next episode to hear about the crazy crackhead time traveler and the vampire hunter. Our new sitcom
See you next time,
on
guys.
TV. What was it?
TLC.
No, what's the one where The Walking Dead is on?
ABC.
Is it? Yeah, ABC or AMC.
It's ABC.
Is it? No, ABC's news.
ACB.
AMC.
No.
Yeah, it's AMC.
Oh well. We don't have
Tune in next time.
We don't have TV here. Bye.